ForexDayBreak podcast.
Good morning and welcome to episode 104. Today we are going to label a couple of charts. For some reason MetaTrader has lost some of my labeling, so we need to go back and label a few pairs. Also there is 2 new trades set up, so let's get going. It is recommended that you will learn to read the market yourself and not just blindly enter trades based on my signals or from any other signal provider. I will not take responsibility from your trading losses or credit from your profits. Okay, that's it. Let's start this episode. Okay, let's label a couple of pairs if we have time, at least this one, EURUSD. So I don't know why, but some of my labeling has gone missing when I recently closed my MetaTrader platform. I have had this happen before sometimes. I don't know why this happens. It goes months and months back to some previous settings, and this is very frustrating because there's a lot of work to do when I have to label all of the charts again. Also there has been missing the new pairs. 3 pairs is missing now, so we are going to do EURUSD and maybe a dollar yen today. So let's get going. So now I have labeled all the way to the previous low of 105.2. We can put the price label down here. So 105.2 is the low of the minus wave 3. Then we have the very sharp A wave of the minus wave 4 correction. We can put also a label on that high, so 106 approximately. And now we can zoom a little bit in and look at this structure. Let's move this out of the way. So we already had this labeled, and now we just need to do it again. Drop some price labels and then label the waves. So W X wave down here 107.11, and now Y, which concludes the minus wave 4 correction, like that. So the expectation here is that we have completed finally the minus wave 4 correction and can expect the next larger move to be to the downside. We have a trade here waiting, which is just about to trigger. So EURUSD sell stop at 108.835, stop loss 109.1, take profit 108. I haven't actually set up those stop loss levels and take profit levels, but once this triggers I will update the chart. I wanted the chart to be as clean as possible for this labeling. So we can further label this correction, the divisions on within the correction. We can actually draw it here first. So from the low of 107.11 we see 3 waves up, and then 3 waves down, and now again 3 waves up, which forms larger ABC structure, and in my opinion is now completed minus wave 4 correction. Of course, once we see a 5-way structure to the downside, then there's a stronger signal that this next impulsive wave down has indeed begun, and we can expect a larger 5-wave sequence unfold to the downside. So let's label the divisions to make it clear what's going on here. Like so. There's no need for you to see all of the labeling I do, just see the result. So A, B, C forming the wave Y and completing the minus wave 4 correction right here. And we can actually drop a price label on that high as well, like that. 109.835 is now the peak. And of course, if you remember, the 110.865 level is the low of the first wave, minus wave 1, and this level cannot be broken without violating Elliott wave rules. So I'm quite confident that we have seen the final peak of this minute wave 4 and can now expect a move to the downside and the next larger impulsive structure. Okay, let's go ahead and do the same with dollar yen. All right, here we can see the existing labeling, which is quite incomplete. There's no labeling after the B low of this B leg of the larger triangle. So let's go ahead and try to figure this out. So here we can see ABC structure as minor wave A for the larger triangle, and then up to 121.74 approximately A wave, 118.05 as the B wave. And now if we scroll a little bit forward, we can see there's no labeling here. So we can draw the trend line of the triangle up here and then label the peak of the triangle. So 133.74 would be the C wave of a minute degree and also minor wave B of this large triangle, like so. And then we can label the decline, which is the C leg of the triangle, like so. ABC structure forming the minor wave C of this triangle leg, which has now completed in my opinion. And now we can go and check out this in more detail. Okay, so here we see the low. Let's put the price label in here as well. So 116.5 is our low. And in my opinion, we have now seen the C leg of the triangle completed. We have a trade waiting, and it is near a triggering at this point. So dollar yen buy stop at 117.33, stop loss at 117, take profit at 118.1. So take profit 118.1. And the expectation is of course that we can, let's draw it here actually. Expectation is that we get a three wave structure all the way up towards the triangle trend line, somewhere near 123 levels I would expect, and then the final leg of the triangle would begin to the downside after this leg has completed. Okay, that's all for today. Subscribe in YouTube to get these videos, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
ForexDayBreak.com